What's this? Come on.
Been up for about an hour, and we've actually sat here with all the lights off inside because otherwise they were reflecting on the glass and we couldn't see anything. And it's just getting light now. It's what, maybe coming up to 7:30, and yeah, we were greeted by 3 deers. Our plan for today, well, the board will tell you that all we're doing today is going swimming, but we'll also do maybe a whole walking explore of a village or of a site because it's quite big, and we even I'm very distracted by this deer. Let me just show you the deer instead. Oh, it's got that one little carrot. Hello.
Hello there.
Where's the rest of my carrots?
So is that all you're giving me?
I'll chuck you some more up in a second.
I think this one was one of the ones that came visiting yesterday.
Yeah, and I think obviously the one with the bad leg we'd seen already
Yes.
as well. We're going to get you some carrot.
She's like, okay, I'm going away now. So, not to just keep distracting myself from starting work, but I don't know if you heard that noise, but Elveden Forest Center Parcs is pretty close to an RAF base where they obviously have some jets that do like flying practice or routines or whatever. So throughout the day at some point you might hear that kind of loud roar of jets for a minute or two, and then it seems to pass. Not going to make any difference to our holiday whatsoever, apart from we'll just spend time like staring up at the sky looking for it. The sky is looking amazing though.
It looks really nice. I think it's going to be another perfect for the day, isn't it?
Yeah. And yes, we've got some more carrot outside.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Treat them right, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Dreams are yours if you want it. Treat them right, 'cause those ups and those downs is what.
So it's really cold. I mean, is it even above 0?
Last time I looked it was -1.
I'm so cold.
So we've got our map. They give you a map upon arrival. There's also a map on the website as well, but so this has got everything listed on there. So we'll take this only because it seems like quite a big site. Got my wallet, I've got my phone, I've got my key.
I wear my keys, I wear my phone, I wear my keys, I wear my phone.
So, not because we were obsessed with a car park, but it feels like a good place to start the walk and the site tour. So this is obviously a car park which goes quite far back over there, all full up. So for us, when we were first arriving yesterday, having parked up and walking through, this was where we came to. So we have got some Christmas decorations or winter decorations still out and about. As you'll see here, this massive Christmas tree. I wonder if, like, for Christmas it was more decorated with, like,
I feel like
more stuff.
Topper.
Yeah, but it's nice. We've got a welcome centre here. I don't know like what happens in a welcome centre, because you get your bands as you drive through and everything else. So there are some people working at desks in there. Oh, it's got like lost property. They'd go in and tell them about the deer with the poorly back leg. Here we go. Welcome to Elveden Forest. You are here. So our lodge is this one here. So yeah, it's quite a bit to see and do. Plenty of little bits of water. The tree houses are all the way out here. So it looks like for the most part you've got two main areas. One, which is where we went yesterday, to the village square, which is where you've got the subtropical swimming paradise, you've got some restaurants and shops, and a sports plaza, and that's all here in the centre. And then also over here on the outskirts, you've got the country club and the aquasana, where you've got a booking tomorrow, and also a 9-hole golf course. And Elveden Forest is the only Center Parcs site to have its own golf course. All of the sites have adventure golf, which is more like what we're going to be doing, if anything. Shall we go this way for a change? We have got a map, we've got signposts. We'll still probably get lost, but...
Yeah, but it's part of the fun, isn't it? That deer's probably been reported about 100 times. Like, yes, we know.
So pony trekking or horse trekking. Do you want to do that? We can book it for you.
No.
Oh, so here's a Forester's Inn. So, country club or the Forester's Inn. It is a pre-booking, but you can do that on the app. As I say, easy enough.
And you can bring your dogs here.
Oh yes, that is good to know. Maybe we'll try and get a booking here. We haven't got Harper with us, but we get to see some other dogs. Look at that pure delight.
Makes me happy, yeah.
And they've got sweets, so you can stay literally at the spa.
Yeah, I think they do at Woburn as well.
Oh yeah, they did above it, didn't they? Yeah, so we are going for spa and afternoon tea session tomorrow afternoon. But it looks nice. I like the fact it's not like right in the centre and it's kind of on the outskirts as well.
It's really on the outskirts, isn't it?
Yeah, so this one was kind of upgraded, not had the same kind of massive refit and refurb as the other ones, but it was upgraded around the time they were doing the building works after the fire.
I suppose it was the new one before the others were.
Yeah. This is the treasure trail, so you'll be looking for these sorts of things around the site if you are looking for those. So, which of these could you use to keep warm in winter? Fan, a football, or a fireplace?
I wonder. Well, you could run around after a football and keep warm.
I would never run around after a football. And this is the golf. Check-in and equipment collection. And then you've got your 9-hole golf course through there. Not an activity that we would be doing, is it?
What's that?
Said we wouldn't be doing the golf. Haven't got the skill or the patience for it.
Look, it's cold, but like I don't think I've seen a cloud. Not really feeling away.
And we're heading to the Breckland apartment. So this is a second apartment block they put on site. So they've got one down by the lake at the centre. These will be the suites for the spa.
I wonder if people who are parking here, who are staying here, can park here.
Yeah, it's quite a few cars. So some of this is reserved for the spa suites. Some of this will be for the staff and the day visitors, because you can book to use the Aquasana Spa without being a Center Parcs guest. It's a very interesting building from the outside. It kind of makes me think of like a library or...
I was just about to say, it reminds me of the library on Castle Vale.
Oh yeah. We're going to head back now and carry on trying to do a loop around. So having followed the path down, we've now come into the Oak area of lodges. This is 977, 978. So if you're thinking about booking a lodge and it's showing you 977, 978 or also 971 over there, you're quite far out, but a really nice peaceful area over here. Again, backing onto the golf course and very close, stumbling distance to the country club. So if you wanted to be enjoying a few drinks in the evening, I reckon we can make it from there back to here okay. Just about. So here's the remnants of the Christmas decorations and the Christmas fake snow. We did have some real snow in Woburn though, didn't we?
We did, on day one.
Oh, this tree's a little bit drunk. We stayed really quiet, apart from the jet going over somewhere. So that's the way we've come from. So do you think we can go up here?
Yeah, I think this is where we wanted to go, wasn't it?
So we've done oak,
Yeah.
and this pink bit is maple. So maybe we go along and maybe we can go down there.
Yeah.
We are walking around the outskirts of a park. And what I think is quite a good sign is that so far I've not been aware at all. You can't hear any roads or traffic, you can't see any big fences, and there's not as many trees out the front of these.
Maybe it looks as if they've like chopped them down and they're redoing it.
Yeah,
Because it's all blocked off to stop you walking on it.
yeah. So this is maple right here. Maple 776 to 778. So I'd say these ones feel like they are a bit close and a bit more like we've had elsewhere, where you're across the road from other ones facing each other, but they are still set back enough that you're not going to be staring in at your neighbours having their breakfast or whatever.
It doesn't feel as private and stuff as it did as we were walking through Oak, just.
Yes. I'm really liking this site. I mean, it's so nicely done. So it feels like
True.
oh yeah. So it feels like a nice, easy walk from that area of maple. And you can see in the distance I don't know if you can see it on the camera, the pyramid top of the subtropical swimming paradise.
It feels quite hidden, doesn't it? Like
Yeah, it's nicely blocked off. It's not all big and in your face. Oh, was that a ducky or was that a fish I heard? Quack quack. Maybe it was a dolphin?
I don't think they've got any of those here.
But now there's people here.
Oh,
We'll
I
have to-
don't
we'll
want
have
to
to-
see people on holiday.
We'll have to jump in the water to avoid people. God, we're so antisocial. So as with a lot of the walkways, they have got these winter forest lights still on the trees and above, which we can just see here. And over us here they've got those dangling icicle ones. We'll come and do a walk in the evening to show it a bit better than right now. Just going to a junction, so what have we got? Tennis courts?
Fancy a game of tennis?
No.
Maybe in the summer.
Maybe in the summer. So, we're going to head this way to the sports plaza area. That's just some tennis courts, and then there's something else, some more courts just down there as well. So, this is where I'd be. The kids can go and do their tennis and all that active stuff. I'll sit here, my book and coffee. Fine.
So lazy.
It's relaxing. Got space for French balls, outdoor bowls. Oh, it's all the ball sports here. I don't say anything. Oh, that's a squeaky bird. And here we go, so heading back into a sports plaza area. Bikes, storage. So there is a play park just here for younger kids as well. I always see on the Facebook group people saying, can you show us what the parks look like? I guess they're free activities, aren't they? So, and what a kid or adult doesn't like a good play park. So we're gonna head into the sports plaza, go and grab something to drink, something to eat. Oh, yours didn't come with a flake, obviously.
No, but get someone back here, we need to make a campaign.
So this is in the sports bar. You can just walk in here and get seated. So this is the one place you don't have to pre-book, as well as Starbucks. And they serve breakfast, and then they serve lunch and evening food, as well as hot drinks, cold drinks, cocktails, all the things you could want. So we've got indoor badminton or whatever it might be, loads of courts, goes all the way back.
They're all being used as well.
And the climbing walls at the back. So you've got a just kids. We won't be going in any of those shops. We might go and treat at some point for a treat.
Well, will we have a little quick look now? No, I don't want to buy anything now, but I want to assess the situation.
Look at this pram. What is that? I think Mary Poppins is here. Oh.
How cool is that?
Yes.
Should dispensable for you.
That's good.
I've never seen that before.
And you've got your pre-packaged ones. What's my favourite here? Oh, see, I do like milk bottles. So these Center Parcs chocolate bars here. Oh, they are nice.
We're going to the park market now.
Yeah. Thank you. So as well as having the 9-hole golf course, which is unique to Elveden, a few other things that are unique to this site of all the Center Parcs UK's. So this, as we suspected and have commented, is the largest lake. So there's all sorts of water activities that you can book. You've got the electric boats, the pedalo boats, all sorts of things there, as well as the largest lake. This Center Parcs site also has the longest zip wire. And the zip wire, which you can't even see all of it, but hopefully we'll be able to see this end where it lands, just down the island, is 270 metres in length. So there's a dual line, so you can have two people go down side by side. Dave and I will not be doing that. I'm not a zip wire kind of person. Obviously he did the zip wire as part of the high ropes course with our friends Emma and Lee when we were at Woburn. But that was a lot shorter. This zip line, 270 metres in length. You can see from the instructor over there waving the flags. They're saying they are ready for somebody to come down a zip wire, so let's see if I can capture that. Well, the old Pancake House is in here. The new Pancake House, which they are currently busy constructing, is right here in front of us. So that's due to open very, very soon. And when it does, it's going to have an amazing view from just there, isn't it? If you're just sitting there eating your pancakes, looking out over the lake, it's going to be really nice. So I think is it this week that the other one closes?
I think on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then see the other side.
Go and see the
of
other
it.
side, and then we'll have to head back to grab our swimming stuff, ready for our swim this afternoon. So we just grabbed a baguette, as you saw, from the park market for lunch, trying to not overeat quite so much. Normally we'd have been having the spicy chips in the sports cafe without a doubt. So here we go, the Wishlight Village. This is the winter attraction, which we'll come back to do in the evening, I think. Maybe not this evening, maybe another evening in the week.
Yeah.
And we're getting down to the high ropes and the drop and the adventure bits down here. So we've got the high ropes, or I don't know if these are like the junior high ropes. But
I think it's only on a couple of days a week or something, isn't it?
oh, is it?
I don't think it's something that's every day, but that could be totally wrong.
So if you like your adrenaline stuff and you like throwing yourself off of buildings, then that might be one for you. I don't fancy it, but you were tempted, weren't you?
Yeah, I'd do it. It's not the kind of thing that I'd want to do by myself. Like, you need to be doing it with somebody, don't you?
Yeah.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. Know you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. Know you're gone in the
Now this is my kind of area. It's so peaceful.
It's really peaceful.
It's so nice. So this is a pine area. These lodges just here are 332 to 334. Oh yeah, and look, they've got obviously the road here, but back onto this great bit of woodland. You've obviously got kids who've built some wigwams and, or like, got squirrels playing in it. So we said earlier about not seeing the boundary. Interestingly, right here by the tree houses, you can very distinctively see the boundary fence. So there's 4 tree houses on this side. So we've got walnut, hazelnut, chestnut and acorn. So obviously we don't want to go prying too much if anyone's actually staying in one. I think you looked on their website, didn't you, to compare pricings?
For the same week in January next year.
Yeah, so for 2023, a tree house would cost you...
Oh god, was it
Was
like
it like
2,700 or something? Monday
Yeah.
to Friday in January, so the cheapest time. Whereas I think like the waterfront ones or whatever they're called, and the 4-bed exclusive lodges were like 1,100 less.
Yes. So a tree house is considerably more. Now it is a 4-bedroom, so obviously if you're splitting that between a large group of you, and in particular a large group of adults, and you could all be paying your way, it's going to make it a bit more affordable. But a Monday to Friday in January for 2,700. What we've paid for this week,
329.
yeah, so we had a come back soon offer, which is £50 off your booking. You have to book that within a certain amount of time after your stay. So we used that £50 off voucher to book this place, and that was £329 we paid.
And that's not stopping in the cheapest lodge.
No,
That's
yeah,
like-
and that's a 2-bedroom executive lodge. Obviously, that wine cooler getting all the use.
But like, if you come as like 2 couples or whatever, one of you's going to have a smaller bedroom, you've just got to pull the short straw or whatever. That's less than £100 each.
Yes.
Like, and you can do Center Parcs on a budget if you want to, because you don't have to eat out, you don't have to do loads
No.
of activities.
And obviously there's the apartments here as well, which are cheaper. Although it is interesting, we always have a look at the different prices for different lodge types, and sometimes the 1-bedroom lodges can come up as being more expensive than a 2-bedroom.
And from what we've seen of them, like on other people's vlogs and whatever, they look quite cramped. I mean, it could just be the way it looks in the videos, but I think it's just nice to have that spare room. There's a couple of deer over there.
Oh yeah. Yes, I think a 2-bedroom gives you the space, gives you a living space, all the rest of it, and the actual price that you pay can actually end up being cheaper than if it was a 1-bedroom. Strange, I know, but yeah, if you're going to book, it's worth having a little play around with the different sorts of accommodation available. You might find you can save yourself money, and then invite friends or somebody else, invite us to come and stop with you. We'd say yes, wouldn't we?
With a could then, yeah. And we're trying an apartment for the first time at Longley.
Yeah.
A little additional booking that we've managed to squeeze in.
Yep, so before we'd booked all our holidays, Egypt next month, Catalonia in the summer, we've got a cruise later on in the year we're looking forward to around the Caribbean. That's because our holiday for the last 2 years abroad got cancelled and rescheduled. We've got Center Parcs at Elveden Forest booked for October, so we thought that's all of our holidays. And then we managed to squeeze in a Friday to Monday, which we've not done before, Friday to Monday.
Yeah.
So we've got a Friday to Monday at Longleat. So it's the one closest to us. It's only about 2 hours drive compared to the 5 hours to get here. There's another deer over there watching us. So that does mean that we have got 3 Center Parcs trips booked in this year, including this one. Will we make it a 4th? I think it's unlikely. I think because of time.
Have not got time.
Yeah. But if we could, we would. And that will also, by the end of this year, leave us only with 1 Center Parcs site to visit in the UK, which is the one up in Cumbria at Winfell.
Yeah.
And then there's the one in Ireland, which is Longford.
Yeah.
Longford Forest. So obviously we're planning about when we might visit that one. So that would be all of the sites operated by Center Parcs UK, and then it's all the ones on the continent which we're going to visit.
I don't think we're going to be able to do all of them, but I mean, like I've heard good things. We're willing to give it a try to do some.
There's no such thing as can't.
It doesn't feel like there's anybody at all really around here, does it?
No, it's really quiet. We might find it goes to nothing. I'm sure it must lead us through to somewhere. I'm trying to not mention it every time it goes over, but it is definitely, when you've got a camera and you're trying to vlog, it's noticeable. If I wasn't vlogging, I probably would notice it a bit, to be honest, but it's not going to distract from the holiday. The animals aren't bothered by it, they don't all go running away. So just have a look at this junction here. So this is still in the pine area that we currently are, which is the blue area on the map. Just here, Lodge 248. Just so you've got your bearings. We are probably going to carry on.
Yeah,
or
I think this will take, but look, if we carry on around here, I think it'll kind of go in the direction we want to be in.
oh, it is a nice view. It doesn't get boring, does it?
No.
Well, it doesn't for me. If it's boring for you and you're watching this, just skip ahead. Oh, car. And just across there we go, you can see the really, really nice waterside lodges.
Yeah, they look big, don't they?
They do look big.
I would actually really like to stop in the apartment block in the summertime.
Yes. Provided you had one with a balcony facing this way.
Yeah.
If you had one on the other side of the block and you were facing the other way, then it's not quite so.
Do you know what? I think coming in the summer, I would be tempted to select my lodge.
Would you?
For that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would want to be on this side. Because I'd want to be sat on the balcony all evening having drinks.
Yeah. Clearly, they are making the most of what they've got with the lake here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that this part was built at a time when it weren't so like
Cram it in.
driven.
Yeah. And you're right, like you said yesterday, actually, it would have been very easy if they had had a whole row of those waterside lodges all the way along here, which Still, they would have been impressive, but I think it's something really nice about the fact there's only 3 of them. Our lodge is going to be somewhere just over there.
Yeah.
So let's get walking back. So these ones just here are lodge 145 to 150. And if you're there, you should have a view out over the lake, looking at those waterside apartments, lodges, whatever they are. And the final bit of a site to point out is the outdoor activity centre. It's just up here. Alright, so with that path just there on the right taking us back around to the car park, and with the cycle hire displace just ahead of us, our lodge is just here. So I think there are plenty of nice areas with some really nice woodland, water and all the rest of it. So we are back, and what a nice view to come back to, with the sun just dipping down over there. I'll quickly come out the back here and show you a bit more of what we've got. Oh, there's a squirrel there. This is the back of our lodge. Squirrels galore. So there are people in the lodges to the side of us. I'm not going to start waving the camera around too much there. And it goes down to a little jetty down there. Not that there's anything on there, but just a nice clearing to get a bit of a view of the lake. A bit of a path and a walkway along the back here. And there's a deer right in front of me. He's probably been here and had some food. And now he's on his track looking for some more. I don't blame him. Let's take some of these multiple layers of clothing off. Oh, God. Well, that was a nice walk.
It was very nice walk.
I've done 10,000 steps for the day.
Yeah.
Which means I'll probably get a little cake later from the park market.
What's this? Come on. Dinner time. Yes, that's it. Oh, very good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That was a big tick. Now, we've got this. Can we see this little squirrel?
He's literally like jumped up as he picked them up.
Hello. So we've got this bag of feed, and we've got this bird feeder. So we're gonna fill this up and stick it on the window. I suspect it's gonna get eaten very quickly because this squirrel is just waiting. He knows what's coming. Look at him.
He just keeps moving around to get a better look at the bag.
Hello. Oh. As I say, this one came from Home Bargains for the grand old price of $2.99. 1/3 of the price of similar ones on Amazon, so hopefully it will work and not just fall straight off and squash any animals. Up, and across. That will do. So let's see how long it takes for something to appear there. That squirrel was waiting so patiently and then it's buggered off. His little feet going. There's a squirrel eating the food. He keeps on doing like a little happy dance with his feet. But look at this guy. There's no sign of him slowing down with the eating.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Yeah. I know how you feel. Oh!
Did he fall?
No, the other one wanted to come up, and then this one's like put himself in the bird feeder. Say hello to the vlog. Oh. You make such a good mum.
I know.
Fajitas. Some salsa, got some guac. Yes. Oh.
That's what I was trying to do. Don't film me with them because I'll make a right fucking mess.
I know, that's why I thought I'd do it. No, I won't really. So dinner was delicious, has been very quickly devoured, and now I've got a Biscoff cheesecake from the park market, and Dave went for a cookies and cream slice. Right. At 9:30 I am ready to get into bed and watch some telly. So tomorrow we'll be hopefully be able to get out and do something in the morning. Haven't booked anything, but I'm sure we'll find something to do if the weather holds. It is saying it might rain, so we'll see. And then we've got the spa session with afternoon tea from 1:30 until 4:30. And then tomorrow evening we may go out for dinner, we may order in. Who knows? So there's lots of opportunity, lots of don't know yet. So we'll find out tomorrow, I guess. I hope you enjoyed that video. We've enjoyed our day. So good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.